Alrighty guys, welcome back to another LEGO set review from BrickByBrick. Today we have set number 10733, Mater's Junkyard. Contains 62 pieces and retails for $9.99. This is part of the Junior's Cars 3 line released in 2017. Obviously we'll start off with the main build of the set, which is Mater. And this is, the Cars 3 version. I almost said surprisingly, but not really. This is the only Mater you get in all the Cars 3 sets. Because A, it was a smaller wave, but B, he didn't have as big of a role in the movie as he did in Cars 2. Because he was in most of the Cars 2 sets, because he was kind of the main character. But this is a different version, very different, actually, than the Cars 2 version. Because it is built around one of the Junior's chassis, I feel like it doesn't work too well in this case. I don't like that. That really messes me up, having that there. I think that it would have been better if you had kind of the rake almost that he had in Cars 2, where, his back wheels were bigger, so he was off the ground. And then you could get rid of that. I mean, I just think that the proportions on this guy are a little off. The prints are really good. I like the printed tiles here. I think those will be more useful than bricks with the Tomater logo. The mouth is good. You could use that on an old Mater. You could swap out the expressions. Same with the eyes. I think those are perfectly fine. They work perfectly good with the Cars 2 ones. I actually really think that the mirrors are an improvement over the old Mater. I think that those look really good, actually. And I might try and substitute out the mirrors from an old version with these and see what it looks like. The hood, is alright. I mean, I don't think that's anything special. I do think that the eyes are a little bit too far up. Like, I think that it would have been better if that was down one plate, or if this was up one plate, but that would have looked even more awkward with the, mouth section. There is this interesting hinged brick. It's like a 2x3, but it has this section molded into it, which is odd. The light is a cone instead of a stud. I mean, that print is also new. Looks pretty good. He's got the A113 license plate. And the tow cable can move up and down. Pretty good. And you can use the tow cable to grab onto these pieces, which you'll see in the set in a couple places. This, I think, is the next most interesting because it does have a decent bit of playability to it with the crane that can swing all the way around and, hinge like the back of Mater. I think it almost has too much friction in it, which, isn't an awful thing. Like, it's better than having not enough. Also, picket fence in brown. And there are these two attachments. One has some dials on it, printed on that piece. And the other one has this 2x3 printed tile with an exclusive print showing Lightning McQueen on like a video call, which is a cool tile. And I think that that's pretty cool. You do actually kind of see that in the movie too, when Mater's talking to Lightning McQueen through like a voice call or something like that. The other scenery build is the Tomater sign. That is a great print right there. I like that. It looks good. And you got the picketed fence, or the other style of fence actually. This is on a post, so it's raised up. And then there's a crate here, which is cool to get a crate. Those are useful pieces usually. And then you got this extra hood scoop and this other attachment, which can also be grabbed by either of the tow hooks on Mater or on that. And then the interesting thing with the hood scoop piece, because Mater has a jumper on there, you could attach it on there, and Mater can have a fancy hood scoop. But yeah, that is the scenery builds that we've got here. So, overall thoughts, I think this is a really good Junior set. Note that I said Junior set. It's not the greatest set ever. I'm not going to recommend this for display value, specifically because I think that Mater doesn't look very great. I think that a lot could have been done to improve the proportions on him. He looks way too tall. It's just not all that good. I think he and Luigi and Guido were not very well translated from or into the Junior's form The other cars look really good, but Mater and Luigi and Guido are kind of lacking a little. I do like the little side builds in this one, though, compared to some of the others. The Lightning McQueen printed tile is awesome, and the prints on Mater are good. I just think that if he wasn't built on the junior style base, the set would, be better than it is. For what it is, though, I think that at $10 you get a good amount of playability here. You get a car, and then you get the two little side builds, which, you can use them to create Mater's home. This is where he lives. So, they do a bit to suggest that, which I think is good. You can also communicate with Lightning McQueen, which is cool. And you got this, the cranes, which can move around and pick things up and put them down, which is always fun. I mean, I don't think there are any flaws with this for the age range, but, looks and accuracy and proportions could definitely be improved upon, I think. The set does have good exclusive prints, though, which is a good thing. I do think that this is worth the $10 price. Obviously, price per piece is a little bit steep, but, I think the volume of stuff you get here is good. So, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye, everyone.